Hey, righto, it's 6 AM Saturday. I have no idea why I'm awake this early, but I'm about to go pull the Evo apart. I'm about to go down to my work to do it on the hoist because doing it on the ground, yeah, I just want to do it nice and early so I don't waste my weekend. And I don't know how long it's going to take or how difficult it's going to be. It looks pretty easy, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've already made a start. The subframe's pretty much ready to come out. I've undone most of the arms, shocks out or loose. There's about 4 subframe bolts to go and the whole thing should just come out as one. It's a lot easier than I thought, so yeah. There we go, a big empty rear end. Nothing left in there and a bit of rust. So I'll just plonk the subframe here on the ground. Now I've somehow got to back the trailer in and put it on it. Also the subframe and everything dropped off the transmission stand and fell on my arm. Yeah, it didn't feel too good. And I just realised these wheels actually Ray's rally out wheels. I didn't know Ray's made them, so that was interesting. Right, that was pretty straightforward, getting the trailer in. Good thing it fits in between the hoists. Now I'm just going to take it down, and I don't exactly know how I'm going to do it or what I'm going to put underneath the wheels to have it high enough so the hoist arms can come out. Let's see what happens. All I could find is the axle stand. Doesn't seem like the greatest idea, but it's going to have to do, I think. Alright, she's all loaded up on the trailer. It was actually easier than I thought. It only took like maybe just under 2 hours by myself. First time doing it on the Evo, so yeah, all went pretty smoothly. Now I really don't know about this. This is not looking safe at all, but it was kind of the only way to do it because it was all I had. If you're wondering why it's up high on blocks and stuff, it's because the only way to lower it down was to lower the hoist down, and the hoist arms were hitting here, so I needed to raise it up to get the hoist arms out afterwards. So that's the way I've done it. I really don't know how I feel about this driving down the road because it doesn't look good, and I'm usually a big like she'll be right, fuck it kind of guy, but even I'm a bit worried about this, to be honest. And I just done like a brake check to see what would happen, and it almost fell off. I don't know, something broke. I heard shit flying and all sorts, and the car moved. And I haven't even left yet, so I feel like we're gonna have a Evo bellied out, either on the road or on the trailer. Do you know what would have been perfect for this? Putting the slip wheel stands under the front, because they've got like sides and much wider than these little blocks of wood here that it's barely sitting on. This one's nearly falling over already. The axle stand's lifting up already. This is all the bads. I don't know. I think the front will be alright, but I'm just worried about these axle stands. Like, there's not much hanging on there and they'll easily slip out. So I got one pulling back and one pulling forward, obviously, and I decided to hook up the winch. If it does fall off those axle stands, I'm hoping it should hang it up in the air instead of slamming down. We may have a damaged bumper, but I'd rather repaint a bumper than have a stuffed car. Alright, so I'm gonna take off and see how this goes. Sorry I didn't record much of doing it. I just I do not record in public or in front of people. I hate people seeing me talking to a camera. It's a pretty strange thing, so I only record like in our shed, to be honest. Okay, so it's actually been like a week since I recorded the last clips. I just didn't have anything else to record, so I couldn't finish off the video, but back here now, and got some more bad news. Evo just gets worse, so thankfully I safely got it home on the trailer. It was dodgy as like every single bump I went over, the car was like jumping off the bloody axle stands and stuff, but made it. Took it to the panel beaters, and it's been there for a week or so now. They started digging into it, and as they got in deeper, found more rust. So that's like the same spot, not in different areas, but it's like real deep rust. It's bad. So long story short, the chassis rails in the rear do have to be replaced now to do it properly anyway. So now I really don't know what to do. There's like 3 or 4 options I've got now really, and I'm in a pretty shit situation. So I can either fix it, and I'm definitely going to lose money on the car. It's going to cost a lot. 2, I can sell it as it is now and lose quite a bit of money on it as well. I can part it out and maybe get like near what it owes me, but still probably going to lose money. Or what was the 4th option? 4th option is to try find a rolling body and just swap everything over. Now that's okay, like my time, I don't care. My time's free. I don't care about putting in work. Just the money I do not have to do all this stuff. That's why I'm at a standstill now. I can't decide what to do. So yeah, usually I don't really care about stuff too much. I'm just like, yeah, whatever, shit happens. But I'm honestly getting over it now, like just constantly going backwards. Like this year I had so much planned, I was supposed to do so much, and nothing's gone to plan, just constantly going backwards, and I'm over it honestly. Like I'm actually tempted just to sell up everything and quit the game, like I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think on what I should do, or if you've got any better suggestions. Oh, and that's another thing, if someone actually does want to buy the car as is for like a decent amount, I'll seriously consider selling it. Like that's how over it I am. It's shit, it's unfortunate, but what can I do about it? I simply just don't have the funds to fix it, and even if I did, I'm gonna be just kind of throwing money away. Actually, it doesn't even have to be a rolling body, even just like a bare shell. I'll happily just swap subframes, everything over, even if it's stripped out the whole interior. Like that's not really a big of a job. If I had a full day or 2, I reckon I could transfer everything from my car to a shell. Like it's not that difficult. But anyway, we'll see what happens. In other news, started sanding this a bit. I'm not too sure what the plan is, but Beef said he's probably going to paint it. We'll see what happens, but we just don't have anywhere to paint it. So yeah, started sanding a bit and seeing what needs to be done. Haven't actually done too much. Bought the sander because I was getting sick of doing it by hand. And then turns out the compressor doesn't even have enough grunt to bloody turn the thing, so there's another fail. And it can only like sand on weekends, because obviously any noise and Darlene's head pops over the fence and she gets all layered up, so can't win around here. Otherwise not a lot going on around here. So we done a live stream the other night, Saturday night, and it went off. We were super surprised. If you didn't see it, then you missed out big time, because shit got pretty rowdy, and it was actually pretty cool. We were surprised how many people were like on watching constantly for, you know, a small channel. It was like midnight and we still had like over 500 people watching constantly. Appreciate all the super chats and donations, everything. Like we don't expect that stuff, but far out. Obviously the peer pressure got to us a bit, and yeah, we had to delete those live streams afterwards. So yeah, I'm kind of interested. What's the best time for us to do live streams? Because we may start doing them. That was kind of like our first proper live stream, and it went so well. But we didn't think that was the best time. Like Saturday night, we would have thought everyone was out drinking or something, or doing something, not just sitting there watching a live stream. So surely there's probably a better time. Let us know what day and time would be best for a live stream. If you're from another country, not New Zealand, like tell us what you think as well in New Zealand time zone, and we'll try to do another one this week maybe. Yeah, sorry for waffling on, but there's not really anything else to record here. So I think that's about it. I had so much more to say, but I forget, and then I go home and edit the video, and then I'm like, fuck, I forgot to say that. Happens every single time. But I don't know, till next time, like this video, drop a comment, subscribe, all that, and yeah, peace.